Let's talk about a story involving WikiLeaks and Julian Assange. On July 8th, just over a month ago, 27-year-old Democratic staffer Seth Rich was murdered in Washington, D.C. Now, it was initially described as an attempted robbery gone wrong, but some disagree with that because the killer or killers left behind Rich's wallet, his watch, and his phone. And if the goal was to rob him, you would think that after killing him, they would have at least taken his stuff, although maybe not if they left in some kind of panic. Seth Rich's father said to reporters, if it was a robbery, it failed because he still has his watch, his money, and his credit cards. Julian Assange did an interview yesterday with Swedish television, suggesting, implying that Seth Rich was, now I want to be careful here, maybe a WikiLeaks informant or the WikiLeaks informant around the leaked DNC emails, not Russia. I will play the video for you, and people are coming away with basically one impression, which is honestly or dishonestly, because it's true or because of some kind of message that Julian Assange wants to put in the media discussion, he is implying that Seth Rich was WikiLeaks' source on the DNC emails. Take a look.
Donald Trump has had a disastrous few weeks. If you look at the polls, he needs a miracle. In the American political lexicon, there's such a thing as the October surprise. The stuff that you're sitting on, is an October surprise in there? Do you even know what you're sitting on?
WikiLeaks never sits on material. Whistleblowers go to significant efforts to get us material and often very significant risks. As a 27-year-old works for the DNC, who was shot in the back, murdered just 2 weeks ago for unknown reasons as he was walking down the street in Washington. So
that was just a robbery, I believe, wasn't it?
No, there's no finding. So
what are you suggesting? What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting that our sources take risks, and they become concerned to see things occurring like that.
But was he one of your sources then? I mean,
we don't comment on who our sources are.
But why make the suggestion about a young guy being shot in the streets of Washington?
Because we have to understand how high the stakes are in the United States.
Shortly after this interview, WikiLeaks announced that they were offering a $20,000 reward for information leading to a conviction in the killing of Seth Rich. Now, there is a faction that believes Julian Assange is knowingly or unknowingly, wittingly or unwittingly being manipulated by Russia or maybe even the Trump campaign to hurt Hillary Clinton. Now, one piece of evidence people point to is that Roger Stone, this huge Trump supporter, recently claimed to be in touch with Julian Assange. Just 2 days ago, speaking to the Southwest Broward Republican Organization, Roger Stone said the following. Take a look.
With regard to the October surprise, what would be your forecast on that, given what Julian Assange has intimated he's going to do?
Well, it could be any number of things. I actually have communicated with Assange. I believe the next tranche of his documents pertain to the Clinton Foundation, but there's no telling what the October surprise may be.
Why on earth would Roger Stone be in touch with Julian Assange? But Stone is a known liar, and implying something you know to be false is also a tactic to create drama. The other issue is Julian Assange could be contradicting himself because he has said many times, Lewis, that the WikiLeaks submission system is by definition anonymous, so that even WikiLeaks themselves often have no way of knowing who sent them information or identifying where leaks came from. I honestly do not know what to think. I am presenting this. At first, it was just conspiracy theories that Seth Rich was killed in some kind of cover-up retribution or proactive killing to prevent him from spilling the beans on something he knew. I didn't find it worthwhile of coverage at that point. Now that Julian Assange is saying this, it changes the dynamic of the story drastically.
I'm kind of thinking that this is not a connection he would draw if he didn't at least believe that there was some connection there.
Even if he doesn't necessarily know.
Right. He doesn't seem like the type of guy to just drop something like that, knowing that it's false or not having any other information or just throwing it out there because it's salacious. But I could be wrong.
I really don't know. if he is indeed throwing this out there to create drama or because it is salacious or to get attention, which I agree doesn't particularly strike me like Julian Assange's MO, it would be hugely irresponsible and unethical. We will follow this and we will see where it ultimately goes. Let's take a quick break. Plenty more after this. Warby Parker is offering a free 5-day home try-on to give you the opportunity to check out their glasses. I personally wear Warby Parker glasses when I'm not wearing my contact lenses. And I also started with one of these free at-home try-ons of 5 pairs of glasses. You can get your free home try-on and support the David Pakman Show at warbyparkertrial.com/TDPS. I don't really like going into glasses stores and trying on glasses while the salesperson sort of hovers over me, and I like more than 30 seconds to actually figure out whether I like the glasses. So with the Warby Parker home try-on, I was able to pick 5 pairs that I liked, put them on in the comfort of my own home, pick the one I like the most, and then Warby Parker put my prescription lenses in there for me. A lot of people don't know that the eyeglass industry is controlled by just a few big corporations that keep prices very high, like $300 for prescription glasses high, which is just insane. Warby Parker glasses start at $95. That's what mine cost. And for every pair of glasses sold, Warby Parker distributes a pair of glasses to someone in need. You can try 5 pairs and see what you like. Check out the at-home trial and support our show by going to warbyparker.com/TDPS. It costs nothing.